Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
But with all these losses MPP government make here under Baumia and Akufo-Addo with over 70 billion Ghana cedis just 2 years no. Omufra bemo na ye top petrol liter 23 Ghana cedis. Omufra bemo no na inflation. Ometimi di kwaya kodu 54% etia ba bedu 28%. Ana omri ja to wono mde koy. Na aduane boarding. Bibi bia eto Ghana na edin. Ye exchange rate na na ese be manage na no. Omufra ba mu kura na omse ye no na enam 14 to 15%. So they wasted taxpayers' money over 70 billion. Say destabilize a city anye ye. Ye de ma petrol bo akofom anye ye. Ye de bo ma cost of living akofom ni nyina anye ye. Now a new government come. Oba 1 year. 1 year no. One was spending say 15 billion. Waboka 15 billion. 15 billion no they achieve. Watimi they achieve a year CD stabilization. Yetime stabilize CD no. Amene for several months in ye CD no jina between 11 12. Several months yentimi achieve under Akufo-Addo 8 years. Within 1 year yetimi abu amene inflation every 28% and then I'm 3.2 inflation. Etinya baba bedu. Amene Ghana for dia dance say enuane boayefo. Now no MPP no mismanage economy with over 70 billion losses Bank of Ghana NKN and onu mum say or pay accountability nye mechirem di ntia eye Bank of Ghana boka. Na omo so omo na omo ye economists omo so omo no mu ade. Na omoti ho na ye bie microphones in my MPP for to talk na no kwajo upon Nkrumah said den Sammy Gyamfi say omra for debate or say yes Sammy Gyamfi no we ne mo to force I mean can say me chiro Sammy Gyamfi wa end MPP before be play political careers enti Nkrumah bu MPP mu a Omar said they will never debate Sammy Gyamfi
I don't want to engage him.
Kwajo upon Nkrumah, Sammy Gyamfi inviting us. Ultimately, that he can never stand Sammy Gyamfi, despite the fact that Ato forcing, a good maybe managing the economy and then macroeconomics. Ato forcing is not I can't say communication expert.
Yeah,
he may have the figures and the data. I superior records, but how to communicate, how to translate it, but my ordinary Ghanaian
Onya.
And like to Nkrumah prefer to debate Ato forcing than Sammy Gyamfi because Eda Kojo Nkrumah e beje tum so ne Sammy Gyamfi be debate no that day the political career will end. Ya ka say Kojo Nkrumah prepare no as a shadow minister for finance. And to be here MPP co-opposition omo former finance minister Mustafa Ami friends anta.
Yeah.
On say enyo na kasa ma MPP when it come to finance.
Yeah.
Kojo Nkrumah no na minister for information. Onumom na kasa on economics. And party bia opposition na. Nipa bia obey the least post person ediama a specific sector no. Automatically we shadow minister. The Kojo Nkrumah training no to be the next MPP finance minister se Ghana for mistake to me more. Enti one person obi abe expose no. Enti o person bumbe host no 1-on-1. So betna host na nkofo se bi sometimes ye nuanom man na mema ya wo media mu aya na ese host no. Some of them so mu interview nkofo obu so am say ono kra nipa na wo ba be interview area na wo so interview no kra no background research be na wo ye. Ultimate say nipa line of question no e say just opportunity will be some question we need anything. So when the person is lying krana won't
because onim
so onim one baby say onim and those people no na about say to be Kojo Nkrumah. There's one particular TV station in Accra here and all no koye nimpu in 1-on-1 na because when him say nipa na hosting no onim hwe fa de oka no and to be di tro fa no adi Nesi amagani amagashia. Any who amagahu. So what's the economy asia? Sammy Gyamfi is not economist.
Yeah.
Sammy Gyamfi professional a lawyer. Was it come and let's debate? Now we got 30 betray. The figures are there. What true challenge now? Why are you running? No, Kwajo upon Nkrumah, why are you running? He's running because Sammy Gyamfi will end his political career. I know few people in the MPP. They go to Peace FM or the big platform, but Oma just saw money Sammy Gyamfi. Shada.
Oma brabo baby.
I say about Umia aid your friends say Wale MP no. Musano. When is Sammy Gyamfi share? Na no anka say tu na no mutu. O si de corn video mo no. Enyame na je no. Enti entam kase na na bi so ne Sammy Gyamfi ko one debate. Awo asempa. E ko wi ase no o tu blow. Yamfa adwene nyansa enkasa no wantimi blows na woto. Akwaya na no chabe breze mo efe mraka abuaje. When is Sammy Gyamfi share hwe no mobro. Omo kofa abua papo so meba wantimi. Sammy Gyamfi a party communication officer for 8 years NDC. Sammy Gyamfi pe. Oko MPP mu a Nana Komia be director of communication amfa. Omo de adenta municipal mix. Yaw abuabia samwa amfa. Omo de papa ya Job yi om friend saying. Adomako befi amfa. Adomako befi na chi no. Na omo wo eye ni deputies otwe nwu bebre Jennifer ewo abua papon omo nyina amfa omo yini fro ekofa aigbeni abrante ya ekaso no awommo MPP project miensa a waye wo voter register wantimi Richard Ahiagba amfa omo de miracle abuaje ba be ya campaign spokesperson amfa none of them and etimi take Sammy Gyamfi. And to a big threat to be a source of be order no back can.
Okay.
Obiam person beko. Na sa kwajo upon Nkrumah say what's the economy? Sammy Gyamfi is not economy. So say come and let's debate on your own field. Let's debate. But about to say I was here to actually then Nkrumah compare na kesi then will be or no Notima Bank of Ghana book just 1 year 60.8 billion. The question the same Bank of Ghana say I didn't know aboka 15 billion. Something that you spend 70 billion. So what the Chibia went to me. Who stable the city? Oh, my petrol work from cost of living from went to me. Obia spending just 15 billion. Chibi sign my me and send your manabaswa. You still had the guts to question the panside in Waboka. A year 15 billion. At me, the achieve something that you spent 70 billion. I went to me. And then maybe I make a choice say Ghana and Yankano Cray. Na senkese ebeka no kra amanyose mu a enka ensasa abato kra koso between MPP and NDC. So what study NDC style of governance ha omo ti se oba wade ese obeche oba wade ese obeche no tuba ncha na wadua enti NDC ba onim se population be grow dey be here electricity tubo say generation capacity no increase now expand onim se population be grow enti be here hospital now we see hospitals no we see chief compass no we see district clinics in medical centers. When him say population be grow, you be didwa. The market akese na we see population be grow. Now we see schools. We see from primary, secondary, no course university, no course tertiary, no see na we biemu. Sa kwan no ya bon se no biemu. But whenever MPP is in power, as when him say on chawa wade ase, oba on chawa wade ase no otuba so onua. Anti generation capacity nya na asem. You manage it. Water situation yana sem you manage it. Professor Mills ebe expanded on water treatment. Man supply Accra times 2. Mahama be my teshi desalination water. We expanded no barricades we expanded a Kufuor 8 years. No water expansion project in the course. 8 years of a Kufuor electricity. Not even 1 megawatt no the car on the coin. It was no ba MPP no. Otiso ba wade asa wonche. Into two banche won bia market won see, hospital won see, schools won see. Akwan ro na no na beye onya hwe ebre no so onum se Ghana for beto abama no ba 8 years na beto abatia no na de ovena ne nsaka na Kufuor na busia kom no mo da so meto abatia mo Sammy beba power MPP ma power bi mu o e no ma asemu bi o and when you talk about economy
okay
MDC just 1 year away has proven to every reasonable Ghanaian say bi oniti si ne konso a oba ne be man ne da e wo no se nipa. Actually say NDC is the best manager of the economy. they stabilize the economy.
Correct.
Omo lay foundation. By the time omo be lay foundation, we be take over no. Then people before they are throw. No ma cover the so-called professors. No more Deströy radio so economic expert, political scientists. No ma deceive the masses no. Ni ato abadi amomo. No ma ba no ba hwetini nyina. Me di wie no. Muhammad just 4 years. And the basic terminal 3. Just 4 years old. With this terminal 3. With this whole brand new airport. Tamale Airport or upgrading no money international. Kumasi Airport or upgrading money international. Akufo-Addo came 8 years. Terminal 3, nothing was that. The only thing they did was that Terminal 2 no na wo hono no. Terminal 1 no and comment on the man the financier McDan.
Yeah.
Say on manage first time one airport national asset like airport. Yeah, the man a private person say on manage. 8 years one year our Terminal 3. And then NDC buy after 1 year and now cut Terminal 2 on one. There's a renovation expansion project at Ekoso. There's a plans in the way say pram. A one episode you could see international airport. No power. Now we say any there. Say be a Nkrumah Ekoso. So you see what I'm telling you. NDC your bar or wadia on so better. And Tidana or bar no okutani banchi dia. Na wudia. Okay. Na o threaten akwaba mu. MPP your bar kwa wadia woni se on che enti banchi no betukura no to a onua airport on si schools on si market on si hospitals on si electricity on fashion ka ho.
Sammy Huntor a broadcast journalist with Ignite Media.
Sammy,
that's it. Sammy, yeah, that's it. Adama, bra unyani adachre and so abbreviate tunes after a boom. X-ray. Auntie, quick. Aha. Oh, baby, Sammy, EDCA. Abumpo economy, neso, why comparative analysis kakra. Ama yehu NDC to me when NDC is in power and an MPP should buy one be. I don't know where you would want to take from. Say if we should just go back to the topics now you're discussing now and I'll say
my main funny free education, yeah, food.
Okay.
But media, I believe that the near can about Chufino. So sometimes, as a party person, our aim is to win power. After winning, we try to govern. As much as I would push, say, Gyamfi task force and Kwanko Pamunkrofo, it would not also be the best in the vein. Say, I see you create employment mom. I the question. You can't mean sorry one day so Kwako Pamuamosa. And there's in other aspects,
how do they survive? Their livelihood.
Very important. I mean that employment now was our bridge in the Sukekeno. Both direct and indirect employment now. I mean it takes over 500 people. You might not see it. The other trophy neighbor, the Ossia trophy no, and I'm going for a ton issue, a ton other foodstuffs no. In go for buy the Okofa buy and buy like the indirect employment near BBA. One for Wadrian and Conwan. I believe that and no ninety and happening for have not moved in. No. The health issues in there, I believe that
apply wisdom.
Apply wisdom. Moderacy. Yet mean sorry one day say Yakopamo Munya. And I'm guys me who say FDA for Abaho. One or two way war. But to just go and push them away in there, it's not something I mean me personally. I would advocate for. I hope near dreams and Kagana Funya and a do baby. You be pay a juma mobia, no be a yan and say juma.
Okay.
So be at me, I go find the trophy a big now what they are. Either say a court near a trophy papa momoye. It is not a near fat woman in the Mayan yard. Secondly, I see a tears, yes, say a cassie a yet take a crowd or Ghana. Ye, yan is our commercial quantity, no, and then come home.
No.
Indeed, I believe that we as a general, we all need to look into. Mamma no, uncle, your mammy, I am mammy, you'll be a busiani. Nti
every crowd were a single parent and not different ma.
Or sustaining a whole family with that. Nti I see even yi. I won't advocate say nkopa mom. Just I see I heard the be wo ho. Free SHS. Say duane omudi unia. See ebe kai kakra wo. One thing is the policy of the Onkwalaniku school no. What has held the tamanaye adwuma ne aduane no. Go from adwen nkoso. A chunk of the nkwala no ofia. Enye duane no mo kodi ni kra hwa anko mo anko. It is difficult it's difficult to explain to akwala bi say education is better since the odi agro no. But okọ benye duane adi nti no enhances the policy no na amana ye papa. But ye be kai enko fu ba so ye mbb fu yi. Look at how na program na ye basa program ni beto nsuo mu edu ba bi hwaduane ye de man kwala ne kwa na enye duane ye ahomkase akwala bedi induane amo akra ndi ne ye de man kwala ebe tv so minim se mo hwe ya nduane na gogomi mo fe che me se meka na wen se woduane ni ye duane ba kwa ne yasa esam ne ye de kala wono ne ye de man kwala. The health issues are not relating in that also. Now we hear say 2017 mu bana. Na nkwala no we be so na so okọ school ni e cha de kra wontie na so ye ne ya ni ti ye ne ya nkwala ne eyesight because of exam ne duane a say e de ma omo. And this ba so ni nya so atwa. Eya na me ya wo obi raise issue concern and say go for jisika. I'm not somebody I make say yenka sentiano NDC aban ne ya aban bia ye be John Dramani Mahama His Excellency oti oye like afutu obi odi bebe bia oti emi atwa minim ze ka kofi adoma mo amu colleague e ko publish ade wo ne online e me ye chi no adan ye say false news enye ono no kan you o so obi sise ni se I mean we've been through very terrible times aban abaso yi de yenua emu amu ni okan ayi okan wakan wi obi enkoche ne we are living in times NDC aban de nke minya ya nka Ghana fo na nke se mutena so che
that will determine on their policies and how they govern the nation. Kweku
ya ka duane asemi ye time aye be aye no hwe de MB before ye ya and even the caterers are complaining. That is my problem with NDC party ayen yewum no de bia no chese yetimi ye mane bro so na e affect ya yen crofo MBB time school feeding issue we so school ni yes 600 na wo ho a no my 1002 no mo ne headmaster na chese 400 na e wo so no nkwala no out of a month of even 30 days a month da amutimi ye duane be 15 days other 15 days no monye say nkwala no be go school no modi o mundidi o enfo bia ho ma hwe ndi si ba ye ya fa coordinators ye zone obey sin regional in some zone to a Kwiapem block
okay
e wo mu zone ebri even say Kwiapem north and south ye ebri near Kropon e de concern we mu coordinator ukọ people no so ye kwawu ufi price so abetifi e ba nkokọ amuso mu zone ye wo coordinator ko school bi every day okọ anu amake se nkola ni di brodo omudi no amake okọ ha se brodo nu kusia wo no amake na onim so omo de nkokọ nya like ye wo protein ye de aduane nso mo. I mean this is one of the most the fantastic times implementation ne koso omo business no make sure say omo de kokko eka ho like I don't just aduane ye di wo fi
balanced diet
uni anyame nshi aban no but the meka kakra ho no say ye we ni nya na say ye squeeze caterers no meka sa marketers ne kakra because me the man na wo mu no omo ye duane dodo na ye branch for dodo na ye Ghana for ye maame mo ye squeeze omo de omo dwetire nya ne ko shem si ye ne duane scanner mante ma ya na ahonche na ko omo so ne dooso because obu anu akobo bosia
ebi kra ko free bi ni o mebi
e no dia ye ni ye twe no nti se term ni si because minim se last term ni ye ntwe omo ye nti ye ga say dodo na afre me na ya na
last term
no ye ntwe omo ye nti ye besre omo ya na enim se omo ye ni ye no nso no nanka omo nso pay ne nso bantem
contem
because ye za na ba bi omo ko bobosia no minim ketra ba ko won samon ye okoji wo shop bi wo market no e won samon market ye dan neka ye dan ne ka no afre me na me ne maame na kasa ndi ye be sere se nke pay ne bantema
anka we boa
ye be sere na nka mu akakra but as to say ye ji omusika de en de mesere ya de amia me di mani di achipa first in nanka beans on use no be ko nanka mu ane ni mane ma wo because ye de coordinators asisi ano no amuko school anopa bi akohwe amu time a ye ne aduane no so ndia meduane na ye very balanced I mean it's one of the best ndia best mu amuko league no ya nanka for the information ba ya oni achi no hwe enye ni nya na nke yamba.
You can't be an armchair journalist and you know. But whatever that yet, you know, we need to also do our private investigations. We need to find out the truth. We need to be fair. We need to be balanced. We need to, you know, do all these things: fairness, truthful, accuracy, balance, and stuff. That is our ethics.
Because among all the other policies now, Beninia, Sia, and the Senka will be back so Fabia Comparative and school feeding.
Yeah.
Because the man boka. Ska mo so mo dia tumi kakra eh na nkola no kwa wi akoko shrimps me se mi gina ho me hu si akoto shrimps ni a blend shrimps ne dia afraid duane no na wo akobusa venison shrimp ne bo
monko boarding
eh police ne dia me ye be se mu nuane se nka ene dia nka man nkoko kra ye nkofa another one I feel se nka benya bibi wo ho ne yaka na unuam se economy dia one of the best economy so far. CSA yako B.
For 2 minutes, try no mame. Roma.
Yako B dia me feel say say better crossing sir. Hwe uko agriculture. Me free ko for dia bay me twa mu fa Medina the real easily one. O ba be hu say na ma me bi tutu board ye wo ho. Na nka yo no nko a. Before be di UBA no. But say no makoye miensa. Cause adwuma na chese board ye na ba. Ne bo nso ayefo. Obiana a creative ripple employment and obia bem. In the economy ne dear. I don't know baby I will be fat. Now say yeah petrol almost so much sweet. Abayina ngasaji e kanafa.
Yeah.
I just sang and say to me vatro tro. Omo ye nuanom ma no so ekofa ne ma wo kwan so omo. Ka ne yantu mu bi omu ye. Ye nua ba ako. Oton ade a okedi market.
Okay.
Ne ma no gofa wo shame ne ba. O surprise omo gine no ana omo gine.
Okay.
Aban na je shocks no. Enti wa hu economy ne de. So far so good. I think that this is one of the best.
Okay.
The best aban ne say enki ye ka se economy ye de ko ntwa na ni. Ye se ade wo fie ye. Ye se economy no nanka nipa na wo party ni mu no nso eboa no. Na ko ntwa na ni hwe wo makakra yenim se policies no de do do no ya ode aba na ehu ye hwiam
okay
na nke ye ntwa efiofo no so bre na ye party for no no ntwa na ni hwe wo mo se de ye ka se ye policies be bra ye nyen
o ye secretary man ya ko no trust me
o ntwa na ni mehwe party for no me mfa mani nkosi obi so ye nua ye madi oh yeah election director or national obi bebusa se ono so ye ne dey obi abeka so offer me dey anu afa not because call ne fa na ye ne dey oni adwuma bia say nka watu nu ho aye se oye party adwuma yi ni apeso something sustainable se unso die ni nti keve busumi bia no nso dia benya wo muni se ni e ko opposition
na bibi se ni ho
me si aho chi e be kosa brantie no so no Diani obedi krabedi. Na meka ne dia na me so meka me dia. I cuts across.
It is true.
Wahu. Yensu ne de party aba power. Me wahu aban ne ye so well, so good, so well. But the be me pillars na ye den ne ye kan. Every constituency bia ne chese ye nsuo nom. Nsuo esi hoi. Na ya penipa bi ono nso ye party ni wo ho. Onso je na ye. It should cut across all the regions.
The NPP says so much training terrorists in Ghana. The invisible forces. Omokoya kokofa South Africans. Mercenaries edo mobile. South Africans no mobile. Daily Graphic ni Ghanaian Times publish here say Magdan. And I invite you. He paid for their air tickets. On a year host, on a invite home Ghana. To come and train MPP tax.
Yeah.
NDC then, you know me. When they were arrested, you know, the only thing me and some deport to Nipa no import and also invite terrorists, no. Ya nya na hwe. MPP for na no mu train no me anya omo hwe. By the time I realize an MPP are training tax. Eko wi ase 2016 election operation assault the pillars of power. And omo dey assault the mubu police for bo soldier for the to me. NDC sat aloof. Oma yin kwabna santi atena national television any radio so say wono no hwe obi ba secondary school wakotua school fees 1,007 na obo school ni dey
as invite no
ade no so nim say aban policy e free headmaster bi obe charge school fees bi na illegal o se echi no.
Yeah.
School bia obe demand fees bi o se echi no. Na yenya a journalist sitting on a national television and make this claim. Edin say sinebo aka say na ekoso. Ye invite no say kire yen school kro. Kire school kro na kotu school fees na misa na. Are we serious?
We are not. As a nation we are not. As a country we are not.
But this time also sa akwa no ka sa asem. You are inviting no say Ghana Education Service or Ministry of Education or National Security or whatever. I inviting no.
So this is where the institutions come in.
Because you take Ghana as a year, ukotena radio, so TV, so even social media na kasam nya no credit me cho.
Yeah.
Force publication.
Yeah.
Say you investigating and we say ayampa and then you go school money business then would you school fees for what?
Oh dear day.
And now they call photo be na de to ye. Say nya no kra nipa na obetena radio so TV so di tro no. Ya wo mre ho say ni di.
Yeah.
We are allowing such people to speak. Say you entrono ja no me de ko. Na me ni ya because society e wo mu no. Say wo yimra to nchen yanko bia be ye de ope o.
Yeah.
Ade e ma yen ti mamufu ma bia mu nipa eye ne niama nso so ye da nipa ne abo antem eye mra. Sadia moa okokwa ye mu jungle we jatachi we no awe onu obi ansi nkunya no se nye mra ene wo Ghana ha enka oba yo afefefe nam street mu a ka be man kosi mpo eno anse wa moa na koso no ato no na ka oka na otimu fefefe nko bi ntwika mo bi mfafo mo wansa no ho oden che wonko ba je wo babo ayu Africa no mato atwe no ba mranti ana obi antumi nye. That's the difference. So when you sit down, allow people because they have the platform to speak lies. Ne jat was na ofan ho adia. We are not going anywhere. Anu na nche we dey enko economy so.
Okay.
Me sha say me ka say me say. So wo the MPP ni NDC, wo the MPP to NDC ho a. Obi bia wo the MPP beto to NDC ho Ghana bakosem in terms of records bia no. Eye nipa won pɛ no kre, onka no kre. Onim no kre no so onka. Either say a pure stupidity and now say mere tribalism and now ye because Ghana ha no say obiya the papa kra no a nipo e tribalist no because one belonging to the same tribe no ntino hu ni say bone so ye bone kra na say nipa no wa wan so ne kakasa ba ko hu ni say ye
okay
and ntino sa na dey real politics mu but the records are there. Rollins manage Ghana economy at a point kra na Ghana kuku kra na yento because you see the banner to Ghana kuku.
Yeah.
On manage Ghana economy. Regional hospitals will see
Papa.
Roads are who building ye.
Electrification.
Schools are who building ye. A bambien who are with electricity. Echo Ghana Crusoe. 10 Rollins. But the choir the electricity for Sumu kwa from place.
Yeah.
Yen no more ceremony electricity Rollins. Then ye propaganda yeso abon wanko school onim hwe ti enkofa kofomra kofo bai kofo a oye demonstration say gallon petrol gallon e ton se ni ko wi ase na o pache kofo be so economy mu wode Ghana ko hepic e me de aka nyina cheyen e me esa ma yesika mpos kana omde che nyina ye kana omde che nyina chi no omo sa ma yesika Jena kufodi ye odisi toilet.
Yeah. Only plenty.
Kwa.
Ewo kwan ho.
Toilet ni nyina so kwa bo si atro HIPIC benefit. And no kwesirim kwa be ho HIPIC benefit. Toilet and odisi ye. Ye dia kan nyina cha ye 8 years of Kufuor fees was saja ye ka 9.5 billion Ghana cedis. Eno na ncha kura no. mismanage the economy no masidi ni hata 2007 or say yakoko twa cedi fufuro yes, so the value is the same, the value is the same. Yakotwa sika de aba yebisa say how much na cost Ghana edukotwa sika na ne yenim ebesi na ntime mu ho akonta yenim amfa ntre Ghana yakotwa sika de ba ye nyina akire no kofo at a point the government don't mean to salary and they say Ghana Telecom ye ton edema eye Vodafone for just $900 million ye dreship ye ton ye for 8 years when see one secondary school for 8 years when see one regional hospital or district hospital for 8 years when see market Rebecca said this is a signature project for a year when you be 8 years and I could for that 200 Professor Mercy na ahamasa bae ano mo beso mu omo bae schools under trees anel kwala ku school nuase na you're uncountable with less than 4 years Professor Mercy it may eliminate over 2,500 schools under trees
yeah, it's on record.
Kofo increase secondary school from 3 years to 4 years with no infrastructure na nkoda da nuase nkoda da dom eda ejebi kitchen Professor Mercy by Sasha said the infrastructure esa ka ho etimi ende double track system ayewo ye ne won kra idea dance Professor Mercy just 4 years and no the end year Professor Mercy started building the economy as of 2010 Ghana's economy was rated as the most fastest growing economy in the world Professor Mercy within 3 years achieved single digit inflation under Professor Mercy Kofo the single spine be share Professor Mercy manage the economy to pay single spine all the trap they set e failure yet send an Ghana for MPP for be free Professor Mercy Professor do later Mama beso economy no enyama nko ye because abre ka se single spine no e ya deswa
yeah
yankania enyina so ye kokwa ye cotton bell word market kokko buo kofom
take off
word market gold buo ekofom sa nyama we susu ne kura Ghana economy mu Mahama was able to restructure the economy in 2014 called Senche consensus oba o so yenye ni say dollar no kan bi na ye bre enti enhye se betimi a manufacture produce nyama bi wa ha yentimi kura no ye shoe factory de betumi aye
yeah
butter de cocoa butter ye betumi aye e wo Ghana ha ye produce oyi 600 million Ghana cedis ye pharmaceutical companies o produce no wa ha se da be o import no e so betie within 4 years within 2 years Mahama de buy no ye will impact the buy all these difficult moments now a creative stabilization fund sinking fund infrastructure fund odini nyina to ye discuss gumu sinking fund ye first kan tumu ye ka e de nemfa bi nkotua mampeni kofu $750 million eye eurobond ye mfa bi nkotua ye ka ne de infrastructure ye be ya kwa ye be school ye be si ada ye be we ye first kan minute to Exim Bank na wabie left over $500 million in those cafes Cocoa stabilization fund yantis can fund to $150 million every year yemfa bi nye cocoa akwan yemfa bi nto cocoa buo no kofom a ye de akushi cocoa farmers Mahama ye sign na ma we nyina yet ye nyaga na fo ye so mo do mo ye middle income ye so mo no ma ko school occupy Ghana for say amamu fun say de bi mada sabre na baumia ye all the lectures can ofrata call all the radio stations and this for the man bon man ko school mu ni mo hwe Ghana for the 2 minimum MPP akufa do beso abam na inflation 15.4% 2017 15.4% 2022-2023 inflation ko ya kudu 54%.
54 yeah.
Ofri abam kura 2025 na inflation and I'm 23%. interest rate etimi koya policy rate etimi koya twam over 30%. Ghana ha first time omwa abande omoka wasimi ntua minister abroche for simi ntua Ghana for simi ntua nemom aban obeba no when e ba betua ampa wentua for 2 years 2023 2024 akufo de ntua ka bia no de both domestic and international foreign wentua ka yet no ntimi ntua adwuma for mpoka Emma IMF anyone more muso munim sikasem nyina predict say whoever inherit economy akufo de ne ba omi agya na chire no will suffer
obebre
omoka say the economy will crash after 3 months.
Yeah, omoka
Mahama NDC took over. Mahama take over Eurobond wonkoji bida. Onko financial market nkonkoje bosia biada. Yet ya no adani daniani. Within 6 months, na ye see the not stabilize it. Within 6 months, na bana shasi etua eka ekufu ado ntimi ntua. Amenne IMF chese babia yesi kasema koduru no ye betimi aba abaje bosia ama Mahama ba say yet ye status no betimi aba bosia but we are not ready for bosia. But the Kufuado government was rushing so obenya loan pra na wonya even domestically open no 2024 Cocoa Board airpay domestic kind of syndicated loan pra na wonya just $400 million na wonya. But 2016 Mahama government Cocoa Board ekwaje $1.8 billion syndicated loan almost subscribe kwa mana broso. But 2024 $400 million per Cocoa Board pe no wonya. Almost see inflation about from so and sustainable. Oh, say the city no ejana na so oh and sustainable. Oh, interest rate no conformo almost so and sustainable. Oh, and artificial and sustainable. These same people. You are not radio TV station here from radio a financial expert where or economists. Ento ma metre mu no ma be kasa bi nkwasi abrofo kwasi analysis no matum futuro aguatiefo na awefo ani omo nka no kre no emfa ntre amenne NPP awono etimi ma Bank of Ghana ebo ka 60.8 billion Ghana cedis just a year. 2024 sabo ka 10.8 billion. Too far just to the space of 2 years, no, or boka over 70 billion. Ubusa musa umudi scanne ye denya. Almost you the kwa ye gold for oil policy. Gold for oil policy ni ese be achieve ni ya. Ya se be boa ma petrol boa ko form. Na boa ma esi no anwo de agina. Nya sa no mka kire. Gold for oil policy no mo ka kire yen. Se die ntia ye si ni ni anwo den ne se ye tam sika efri Ghana ha dollar. Ne de akwa akoto petrol ne de aba and they said omo ye ne say ye di gold ne beko ye mfa dollar nko ye di gold mo beko ni akwa akwaje fango no ni aba beton emfa so na omo se ebeba ne say 1 ebabu ama ye sidi na ho ode agina 2 ebabu ama petrol buo IF 3 ebabu ama Ghana for enwahin ha esa na mo miensa anam ka je gold for oil policy no e de bebre ye na anu ya dollar a free 16 ebe do 10 oko foreign shops shops ahodo e was Pinterest road e wa akra ba bia say ye India Chinese Lebanese Turkey for any foreign shops ni na oko outum se niama no bo no ya so
yeah
ubisa o man no ma catch because of the dollar
yeah
but Ghana ni
ante so da
ante ne so oko kan wasi niama no ko fa and sign na odi amada excuse and inti enne oko shops where foreigners there nipa egu ho no nya de ketwa ube raga any shop once na currency ho eno currency anya disuade anya de mfa momo still a mu nsuade na ota fridge out there sem cost was in the next 5-10 years all these Ghanaian traders most of them
omunjuma begu
oko China no akofa niama na ba sa niama no okofa free China no China ni bi so the same thing abagana na no me hu China ni bi na wo ye video sa aye kura aye say flower say light and kura di
yeah
was it China ne wofa omo ne produce no ma ba bitu China sikamu no so the bag na sikamu a aye 2 Ghana cedis but obagana akoto sa de ni bia na e 65 Ghana cedis tijadini no kofa free China 2 cedi no wabeton wa ha 65 Ghana or the 63 Ghana cedis
e be afraid to ka ho shipment ni ade
shipment be ka ho a shipment nko a be fa 50%
dabi
shipment nko a be fa 100%
dabi
we see dan catch so akofa ade 2 Ghana cedis shipment intino I was so ton sa ade no 65 Ghana cedis when ti China fo no a de China man bi ba se abekọ no fofofo Ghana ni se me pese me kwa koto ade o menua Ghana ni ho esu krompete di una mo a
ebika
nanso ye krompete wo ye no mo tia no mu die na mo a ebinka
mo America se ni
eni ntino se ma be to Ghana ni shop abebu ma fa so de ena me be kwa koma China ni because we ye crowd ko fi yes we ya the coffee do bebu mu ni ko ya ko
na san ke die nke wo man mo de ko ni fi kura san ke wo man am
message sa wo hwehwe dan power kra na ko hwe edan bi na obisa a price ye de to so a
yeah
obisa say what kind of country be na ye build how many landlords ena afene so anaso oje rent advance how many of them need tax rent tax how many of them
amuntua
if you ever bet me sorry just a day what dan ye 2000 or something call 3000
yeah
want to me at 2 because already Nkrumah aba e be hwe dan
okonna obi be ba nne
ade ba ko so say die nya ye agent if you ever phone bi wo kra no mo dan no ankasa kra ne bi 2000 but agent be catch yourself 4000
say ono ne commission person wonya
yes be catch yourself 4000 and I say if you ever phone bi aye say ne dan on farm man just a true agent
yeah
and today anka be 2000 you end up paying 3000 and more because you need any institutions bia
agent for
some can say rent control for they say the Ghana Revenue Authority crowd the rent tax the eba interfere a would da be ma rent a want ya tax no e be ekokusi sen
nkosiaga
interfere no sorry a price of pay no they aje opa tia opa mentua but because every day Nkrumah trooping in our Accra foreigners eba foreign nationals eba ye Ghana phobi so free Kumasi free COVID from Kukutum obi e bent no e dan de ye hot cake but say ya de say e betima regulate ya kebeboa na de etinsunu mu ye hostels
schools no institutions no
penye bi me money din oye legend no music award you cram ye weekend or present award
I see
our hostel
I see
ewo adabraka he
okay
minua ura hostel room wow the size of the room no it say ya check studio ha mumiensa
wow
4 in one room
wow 4 in a room
even water supply a problem no radem honum a heat ye bebo wo no way back as 2022-2023 na oje 4000 Ghana cedis per semester per student 4000 t 4 months no oje 16000
16,000
who run some of the hostels pa na wo hwe there's no facility bia wo ho na price that's why na me say but this is nimpenyimfo ya
but Sammy ye nimra wo honom that is my question
so we a rent commissioner ya almost all the hostels of the city you know we know our certificate
We are creating permit.
Only permit. Tourism, is it tourism board, tourist board or something?
Yeah.
They don't even have it.
I said EPA. Onya EPA there. Onya tourist board there.
And say,
Onya assembly there.
Who say Abesi University School as you for me say pay. Sometimes they don't create that no shot no convert hostel.
Yeah.
Because demand no osro. And every semester be anu atum. Every semester be anu atum. Ukwa facility improvement.
That is wickedness.
There's no improvement. Service are poor. Not even water supply. Yet every semester they keep increasing. Me say, sa abano ntimi nya hwe krampo a. Ebano hostel facilities in Kwadia. The government should step in.
Yeah.
Say any atete a mountain e de ho kire kwa na bantimi nya ho hwe a. Hostel facilities ni there. They are easy to be identified. Government should sort those matters out. How so obeko legon na student tia hostel fee 24,000 per semester because you say we are one in the room and air conditioner. Oh, 24,000. How?
That is too much.
24,000.
Too much. Era utia na ufri me busuan mu bia. Ufri busuan ate say me dia. How?
One of the biggest challenge. Yes, if you're for many more than 6 months advance. About 2 years.
Yeah.
What your mouth for crying here 1 year.
Yeah.
One of the class match then you hear a dino until you and you or so copabusia. Now what the corner butia. No, I or ja won't your tax. Nansoka, you know, also near more young group tax.
Yeah.
If you're at me, rent, sika 100,000, 150,000, 60,000, 72,000. What no, your tax be
sorry them.
Yes.
I got to Sana won't bono say Usana
for the Omona chairman. Okwa sorry the woman at Tiani Moon. What kind of catch us a cement boarding? Yea, your bombardiani BBC pet. Near Pessia da pet at Tiakanina. Ya Pessia da pet
wickedness
at Tiakanina. Since you near to a Pesse, the Jetinam di Remuno, Manchon can be there was a young a day and the same thing. Yet they be sanity, but we are foreigners no. Kakrebi daso.
Yeah.
Kakrebi daso. No, Kakreb. But Ghana need it. But they are not learning. And I'm hoping some because why you don't say in the next 10 years, no Ghana shops in the Fabigu and a Aboso can acquire Ghana for own shops, no do no egu. I'm a Nigeria is take over. Nigeria is take over. Makolana corre. Yeah, my minimum for far almost also good foreigners not take over. Why? Because a charming boy. A moko fanya my wabroche for four. No ma beto my din dollar ko for mo ayete so ya to bo no so dollar ko sra ya to bo no so ya to petrol ma ya tum ya te petrol so ya tum omu ni season Ghana nko na nyama bo nya ko se pa Ghana ni digwa na ade ne bo nya ko se pe e ma na chi bio nda enya ko sra se beba na chi e ma na chi bio nda na nim nko na e ko
okay.
And found the amount by and found said the economic conditions in be favorable obwa already and the young conquan and abuso can hold on it to be a man for so. Yeah. Yet they are not learning. Me Ghana I prefer to patronize
from a Ghanaian.
But say about be booming there. Me the back foreign a woman. Simple as ABC.
All right. But that's it. Sammy Huntor. Mami ko kwekubu atenche ema kweku akwaba. Na me bisha ni se e man tem moti sei. Kweku?
Minua.
The need
What the other room? Be John Dramani Mahama so other room. E bomba ya ni akai no. Na me be ka me fa e mate so a obi etike ni ma na ni age a me de abedu akra me de abedu ku kesim pa ya ne e bone se stability ayenya ewo memu ha no yempanyimfo akuku danfo finance minister ne economic management team said omo atwem be boy form no omo nyesa na yebetimi anya stability ne de akoso na ne prempem mu kra na hwe anankasa ye better kra ma ye
okay
obia every sector maniage na matna cd ma memfa nchia kese nkoma NDC fu nya wo Eastern region ni ntiti mu pa ye branches for aka
blibo
o she ho endra na mene na
no se ampem she ho
o munya she ho ampem no women organizer na say deputy finance na aka so munya ya ampem
women ampem women organizer na make
o she ho Evan Chakesi nkoma ye constituency near branches for branches no so aka 5 days no more form na wie
okay
nti ye show bi enkwan e online se online untimi nkwa wo offer asibi o ye krachi ni kakra bi a so awie GSS nkwan de obetimi ak online obetimi akenkan nti obetimi akofa form bi ama na position bi a obeso okọ wetimi akọ
okay
ye bota ye kese pa so ne se omo a omwatimi aye adwumaden edi party number power de ye so omu se kusua ye hwe se dodo na no age se obi aha na ne ho mfa no ofel so wanyi adu ba bia obejai na mabun no so ababetua so no sa nkrofo ne de ye ti ase ba ye hwe se dodo na no nso ye besan ni atwe omu adwuma pa so ne adwumaden no omu ye 2024 no 2028 na asan ya adwumaden ne de atua so saa
okay that's good so Eastern region boko there and the obi be say enkan so boko and some we twetwe go mfra mem ne ade honko mo bi na ye ba be di din kai za Eastern odi trophy de em say Eastern kan yere ya de pa because do Nsanwan bridge no so Nsanwan bridge no so no baby a man ne kwa dai so no say trophy international honorable international trophy hono mi so nyina o se me makwan wo Kumase na me background in the 80s and the 90s na kan do a wogina ene wa mo bread bi na ya tobi besi the about say 1999 and FDA for yeah but the besi ne
so
what do we do because so far as our health is concerned they say it means so share do you think say those who are supposed to enforce the laws and the rules governing such like FDA monitors are they working
me da say yenya beji atum say trophy ne de nke de but ne health hazard ne ha adwen so hu say am all can health hazard yi ka makai ba ku bia trophy bia me kudi ye be 3 weeks ago I say metiso I say trophy ne de me hwe na metiso but ne ede say wudi a she pan num no pan no I say 10 cities de no oh by ye betiso but on the other side no I believe say there's a ban on it.
Yes, since 1999.
But still eba
and who is to be blamed here?
Enforcement in the name says no more. But enforcement the mechanism about Bemudi Ayade. I think I've met people from Omo Shiashi Honia from Musankra Standard Authority. FDA for. Oh, okay. FDA for Hobert twice. So I believe some steps will be taken. So, but at some point, them say no more at your bar first. No, I'm aware say non combeso muchiomo. But the problem is not arresting those who are selling it. The problem should rather be those who import it from the port.
Are they coming through our port?
Oh, ever port never.
Oh yeah, sure.
Ever
I'm
port.
sitting here. Trophy cannot come through our port.
Never never.
FDAs are there. I suspect that it's come from through the borders, the porous borders. Yes.
Okay, so maybe
FDA, the port is very controlled area. There's no way FDA before you bring certain edible food or drugs, it has to go through FDA, and they will never allow you to bring it.
Cause baby, if it again na sem ni eka o.
Ache.
Abache.
Taking say Ghana.
Eh, go Ghana.
Oh, Dabi.
But not in the commercial quantity.
Yeah. Almost almost Sadio Umsa.
Dabi.
Say you will local ones who.
Local ones Sadio.
Oh, I just say local lakoko. Now they compare broiler no. It's a difference.
Akuko nim. Sorry,
I believe for health reasons, Nadia.
Yes, sir. I buy no Food and Drugs Authority. I mean, who say implications a woman your border road. It's like you about HIV. You see, I did but does it stop people from doing it?
Doing what?
So, Mariana,
I'm first on Benyabi. And you catch us, you do your bet me. So then those in the bit, Mamma, you deal with Bema, we are catch you. And to Wako, so was one implication into better so. One can so better, also better.
Sammy, I didn't mean to me, Jayo. And to Jaya, I done my BBR, so I'm both about me 2 days. Make what admission.
Yes,
cholesterol we near high.
Obeso who are now baby. We know. So now we need money. I catch you.
So that is why what the FDA can do is as Omobodoru. They say Omodi statement about
education is FDA for the problem.
That's why you network buy. So me as well all the networks to be able to announce for the implications of it. So
Chairman, all the minimum consistency idea who here. How often do we hear from FDA?
Oh, FDA per their work, no. Even though public health act they have to prevent more than to and of course they also have a communication department.
Yes,
which should be proactive. I agree with you to some extent. To be communicating some of these things out.
Yes,
but you knew this. Yes, you knew this since 1999.
Yes.
And I wouldn't say Turkey, Yabani, Yabani. So that's sorry.
So you also have to take responsibility.
I believe, sir.
Yeah, na dear be in one more. San come in.
But let's
the availability.
Yes.
And a one casa education. Young fans are then available. We educated, we need implications. I won't see a banning. So I can't say illegal product or
smuggle goods.
What they're not cracked and crano. See, I legalize it. One say well health implication. Said they can be out 2 weeks or 3 days over that hospital. Since 1999, we are classic example. Education in a bay for me. I say food to such any pages and so.
But just for two, so will come back to Unya. Where they come back,
way.
But I believe, sir, on a more serious note, there has to be the enforcement.
The enforcement
for security personnel to get involved.
Yeah.
Because it's an illegal product. We can't blame those who consume it. And idea. We are there because they compare prices so I can't buy for kakra.
FDA abodoru. Say who continue senity ya banano.
Kweku.
And also
sisi ade boy yefo.
Sir.
Sisi ade least one they will make it to and I think 40 CDs. Say we chat a
no.
Oh, bra and then yet trophy now we. Trophy.
Oh, no, in some overhead no so
there. Say depend on the environment you find yourself. Ultra sprinters definitely you expect that over at the other way as the price the venue that you the vicinity you are
but I don't think that trophy na kasa no san kan body ni so honoma no anwan ni musa sade ni musa na time ya ne to na trophy na e no omode ba
omunya na fofofo nze omofa outside na take any other places
na e take there na ye we no because obensu raise sir issue a somewhere last year or pay mu pa o say one mo ba mountain be ka say na mo aye we nim say e take na ye take so I challenge the person ama ye tu ho ka akra de call baby awuken why adu ejira na
adu eji
yes we went there mama ba ko de o say ye de sa na ye tin na ye de ye nim oh ye de nipa be ye 2-3 ye di nkomo ade de na kum kwase
so I believe say unse okwa outside na I to say back in the day no minim say still stand it here na mwane yem no to say cow the yem ne towels no so outside no monton intestines and they free the ma opportunity ma the business by na go for kraba e beton wa ha it's the same thing with the turkey no turkey outside na free ni tell no omo e free omo to twene so then it gives people the business opportunity say omo so mo ko kambo mu then they will find ways and means to ship it na han market no hopa
once there's a demand Idea be a word demand.
There should be supply.
Never ban the supply. You can bet me a restrict no. But want me man da. You think cry and can't just say I shall my change na high. I shall be a post for Concochom.
They be on Cochom.
For joint to almost say if you be a Monaco say woman as you.
Oh, would you to pardon?
There's a demand.
Tabia at Sakumano at Pardon.
Yes, there's a demand.
At Tafija.
Which one would
okay, to find out.
Free issues no cano.
Okay.
Let's make a choose a living testimony.
Okay.
Me ba awo senior high.
Kwaku. Oh, we have a mama.
Oh, school.
Rebecca me no me. Sammy so echo kind news.
I'm going to start exams on the 13th of May. There's no any day your friend is say me 1,700 and blah bet you Kaviana for feeding of member. That me hubi.
Okay.
Since I buy for buy no man TV da.
Okay.
To say obi to be no kase or not you 1,700 and our school say fresh you bet you 1,700. Me as Asake. Me ba ko university and also we university every way.
Yeah.
Me ba girl so senior high also we they are to start their exams 13th of May.
Okay, that is Wednesday.
I have not received any call to that effect.
Okay.
Now, the rating of us from B- to B, and I say, yeah, debt is country, What it means is that the government have done extremely well. We brought us from inflation from 23 to 3.2 as we speak. Policy rates are all coming down, we know. The reference rate is coming down, we all know. Cost of borrowing that we used to borrow at 27-30%, that made 2021, 2023, when many of our people closed down and relocated to agricultural areas, they are coming back.
Okay.
But any and others who was not even happy, they are all coming back to this country.
Okay.
And so, and then of course, I think this week we heard say our GDP has hit about 118 something billion, and that's the truth of the matter. And so we are trying to no cuckoo figures be about 3. And so for me, the way I sit in there, I can tell you that these things that is out there is not that somebody has decided to create some artificial figures and come and throw into our eyes.
Okay.
And so, but it shows how serious the government have really demonstrated. In that, guess, and I'm told say. MPs, so the constituent standing committees. Well, we have seen the standing committees in this country before. We saw what a solid committee. It was a standing committee, the economic management team led by Dr. Baumaya for the whole 8 years. And we saw where they took the cedi to the dollar. We saw where they took the inflation to, and then we saw where when there's no economic management team for Gyamfi for the whole 1 year. We saw where they took the economy from, and we saw where the economy is standing now. So what I can tell is that this government have really tightened the belt. If this government asked me to tighten the belt, I would tighten the belt. Because President Mahama really came, and people were doubting that the system ministers, is this system? Or is this system, right? The ministers is system. When he promised this, people thought we cannot. But I think we can even further reduce the system to 20. Because there are other countries that is bigger than Ghana, China. I think they have about 20 ministers or so.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And so it's not about appointing people and say I am in a hurry. When at the end of the day you couldn't run. You remember?
I am in a hurry.
I am in a hurry.
You couldn't even crawl than to walk around.
So we should be spectators. We should be what? We should be Ghanaians are not spectators, right? But the truth of the matter is, if you look at the presidential staffers, they are not up to. I don't think they are up to 500. I don't think.
I don't know the number.
I don't think. Because if you look at the vice president staffers, it's not up to 50.
Yes.
This vice president,
yeah,
the staffers,
50.
It's not up to 50. But we used to have staffers over 1,000, and they said we should tighten our belt. They were drawing fuel coupons. They say we should tighten our belt. So there are difference. So this is the government. They say tighten your belt. I will tighten my belt because I've seen that it's a lean government, and they are seeing the result. It's not about. So that's what people talk. It's not about quantity. It's about qualitative.
Yeah.
And I've seen qualitative in this government.
Yes, that was my chairman, Samson Asake Awingobit, a PNC chairman, also executive secretary, Edema Exporters and Importers Ghana. And I mean, you know how we do it. When I say how we do it, I'm referring to MTN. When you cross over graduation, big win, new arrivals, your people dust you with powder. Bully. That's exactly what's happening right now thanks to MTN. People are upgrading to 4G, and trust me, the powder is flying everywhere. Grab the brand new HMD AC for only 899 Ghana cedis and enjoy free 2.5 gigabyte data every single month for 6 months. New phone, fast 4G, nice pictures, free data, more social media every month. Also, Kojodio before they say it's only you left. Visit any MTN for office, service center, that's what I mean, and dealers as well. Grab your HMD Act today. Na also can be. Anti wasumwa MTN for the aba. A phone papa. A smart. A fair. A manager. No born year for a 899 pe. Bosumi bia a besama 2.5 gigabyte of data every single month. Until you know day. Remember, MTN everywhere you go. Also quite chill there, and like I said, I can't. Well, Sammy, me bound champion about no me say ubejane enche.
The time where my men first on the year free senior high school. You see, Ghana so mine, you serious, especially whenever NDC my wabamubiano, you take things for granted. And near my I was say. You pay much attention. You make sure say I'm running Nedino. You be near go so. Minka will say, Nandis and Nawabem. And a kufa.
I didn't come out. I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far, so good. Say, open online portal, what Ghana. Nipa share, Nipa follow, Nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.